fever may come. You should go to the doctor. Then also your boss is giving you so much work, you are not able to stop your work, means the disorder level will be very high. You have to be in the bed for so many days. So like that, the earth is also of that stage. The earth has got fever now. It is not able to cure on its own. It is not able to cure on its own. Now, we need to take action. Our action should be slow so that we can make this world sustainable. Otherwise, this world will not, we cannot make this conducive atmosphere for the next generation. Next generation cannot live in this planet if actions are not taken properly towards sustainability. So, these last 200 years, whatever engineers have done, that only made disaster. Now it is our responsibility to take corrective measures to achieve sustainable world. So, whoever it may be, any person may be a very good scientist, or even he may be a Nobel laureate. He doesn't know whether he is doing a sustainable measure or invention he is making, whether it is a sustainable one or not, he doesn't know. Because a great personality also, his knowledge level is limited within a boundary. A great person, the person Thomas Alva Edison, who invented a lot of things, that time he didn't know he is going to spoil this environment like this because of his invention. This environment will get a disaster because of his invention only. All these vehicles which we are comfortably using these vehicles, because of this vehicle invention only, now this whole world got spoiled. Now the environment got spoiled. So all invention, those who are making, any knowledgeable person also, anybody's knowledge is limited within their boundary. They do not know what disaster they are making to the surrounding. They may make the system perfect with their knowledge. Right? Now you understood, I think, what is system and surrounding. A housewife, making her house clean, where she will put all the dirt. In the street only she can do. So she is making the house order at the cost of making street disorder. The person who is cleaning the street, he will bring everything and dump it in one place, and he can clean the street, but not the place where it is dumped. Place where it is dumped, the poisonous gas will generate and that will spoil the whole atmosphere. Right? So we can make, but one thing as per law of nature, whatever you are making orderliness, because of that action, whatever the surrounding get disorder will be always more. This disorder level will be very high if the action is very fast. For example, I can tell you, we are all engineers. If you are burning the fuel, the heat energy is released at a faster rate. Right? Why this energy is making large disaster? All these years we are converting our electricity through fossil fuels. Fossil fuels which were accumulated in the earth over millions of years. We have burned almost 60% of the fuel which were accumulated over millions of years already. The remaining 40% of the fuels are only available in the earth. But that fuel, when you burn this, what happens? It will release energy at a faster rate. Right? It's a fast action. That fast, when it releases its energy, our technology which are developed by engineers are not capable of converting all the energy into useful energy. Only maximums of 35% to 40% of the energy only can be converted into useful form. That's a mechanical energy from the diesel or petrol to this vehicle, or it's from the power plant fuel to electrical energy. Maximum 40% only, maximum 40% only you can convert into useful form. The remaining energy we are dissipating into the atmosphere. Finally, the energy dissipated in the atmosphere, global warming, everything is because of that. You should know how many tons of coal, thousands of tons of coal and oil are burned every day. So it is a fast action. We are not able to convert everything into useful form. That is why this atmosphere is getting endangered, disordered, and carbon dioxide level is increasing. We are going against the sustainable world. So any fast action, if you are, this is common. Day-to-day example, if I want to tell you, if you are very angry, you will be fast, and the friendship what you get, we cannot get it back. No, it is a irreversible process. If you are very angry and you will waste your energy also. If you are very calm and quiet, that sustainability will be there in the family life. So otherwise you will get a disorder in the family life. Everywhere you can relate this in everywhere, whatever human action. The sustainability will be seen if it is fast and aggressive, those things will lead to disorder. This I can tell all this ingenious contribution, we may think it's a development. Any example I can tell. We are not, for example, I used to tell our students this civil engineers contribution, they are all studying strength of material. Right? Their knowledge, they are trying to put it. So olden days, the traditional buildings are very thick one. The sunlight, when it rises at 6 o'clock, till it sets at 6 p.m., the energy which is coming to this building will be retained by this wall, and then in the night, the energy will be sent it back through night radiation. Night sky radiation will be powerful, it will take all the radiation back, so that the house is protected for human comfort. But the engineers, they are all civil engineers, their contribution is on how to make the wall thin so that the investment cost is very less. Right? But civil engineers, they don't study thermal engineering or heat transfer. So our human comfort requirement is for if you want to live, you need thermal comfort also. But now, because of this civil engineers contribution, all the walls, thick wall became thin wall, right? Thin wall. As soon as the sun rises at 10 o'clock, all the energy will come into the room. So they gave very good opportunity for the air conditioning engineers to bring powerful air conditioners. Right? Now, because one invention, one contribution, the civil engineer's contribution makes a disaster, so that another engineer come to work. The air conditioning engineers come to work. Now all the buildings in the old Mahabalipuram road, it's all energy intensive buildings. All this old Mahabalipuram road, this IT corridor from this tidal park, Harmony to this Kelapakam, this one road itself is consuming nearly 3,000 megawatt of power. 3,000 megawatt of power. Our total energy, Tamil Nadu is generating only 20,000 megawatt. Out of that, major energy is spent on this road, because it's all high-rise buildings. One building itself, some 25,000 people are working. So PCS building, some 25,000 people are working. Lot of people are working in the energy intensive building. So I worked I did some consultancy work for Tidal Park. It was constructed in the year 1998, 97, 98. So when it was constructed, the investment cost was only 100 crore when it was constructed. But now they are paying 35 crores as electricity bill every year. 35 crores as one building is paying 35 crores as electricity bill every year. So that much it is energy intensive. So because of that, or because of all these buildings which are very much, that also one should know, the building sector is highly energy intensive. In any country, out of the total electricity generated, 40% of the energy will be spent on building sector. Suppose if it is a hot country, the most of the out of 40% of the electricity utilized in the building sector, out of 40 as 100 if you take, the 55% of the energy will be spent for heating or cooling. So nearly some 20 to 23% of the energy generated in any country is finally utilized for space heating or space cooling. If it's a hot country, it is for space cooling. If it's a cold country, for space heating. So that much energy intensive this building sector. So this because of this high cost of this air conditioning, now people are turning towards energy efficient building. So they are turning from civil engineers gave opportunity to air conditioning engineers. Now air conditioning engineers gave opportunity to the energy engineers. So that is why we got a lot of opportunity to do some consultancy work on buildings. How to save energy. So now again we are telling traditional methods are good. How to bring back the traditional methods. So like this, any technology Nobody can give the perfect technology for system, keeping the system and surrounding in order. They will make something in order at the cost of making greater disorder to the surrounding. For which what we need to know, what is our responsibility. We, whenever any new development take place, you should have knowledge, wisdom about many technologies. You should have wisdom in transdisciplinary knowledge. So if you, as an engineer, if you want to contribute in the health sector, you should also do some courses in medical field. Then only you will know what exactly you should do. Many times people will be working in one field, they do not know it because of their ignorance in the other field, they are making a lot of disaster. So a lot of interdisciplinary team effort is required in the near future to make any new development which are sustainable. With one person's one field knowledge, if you make, definitely it will create large disorder to the society. So all these years, the disorderliness is happen only to the environment. But now it's a dangerous world is coming in the near future. We are all talking about artificial intelligence, right? Now in the next 2 decades is for the artificial intelligence only. So all the human people in the engineering marvelous is approaching this human intelligence. We are trying to approach in our technology field in all sectors. It is going to come, whether it is the basic sector like health sector, agricultural sector, or energy sector, environment sector, or education sector, or any products which is required for these basic amenities, whatever in the sector, it is going to, artificial intelligence is going to play a major role. When artificial intelligence is growing in a faster rate, what disorder it will make in the future? Can you imagine? Yeah, sir, some price will be given to the students. So I am asking, because of the energy, there is a large disorder in the environment. Because of artificial intelligence it's penetrating, going to penetrate in all sectors. In another 2 years, all the students who are here, if you really want to work, you have to work through artificial intelligence and the machine learning. So what disorder it will be?
Human efforts will be less.
Pardon?
Human efforts will be less.
Human efforts will be
Less.
Yeah, human efforts will be less. Then that means it's a comfort, no?
They become lazy.
Pardon?
Unemployment.
No, students will
Humans will be lazy.
No, human will be
lazy.
Human will become lazy.
Laziness will be increasing.
Okay.
Jobs will be not going, but human laziness will be.
Yeah, because of that, what disorder will be?
Health issues.
Health issues will come. Because of that,
Medical sector will be growing.
medical field will grow fast. So any other things? Unemployment will be high.
I believe energy utilization will be very high, given that the load will be on the servers that are running engines. So as you said, the particles should not reach 600 ppm. I think that the pace will be accelerated.
So now all these years, because of this energy utilization in the engineering sector, now people are talking about sustainability, environment sustainability, and this waste management, water management, because everything is spoiled, water is spoiled, soil is spoiled, and we are generating so much waste. So now we are talking about environment, waste management, soil management, everything we are trying to preserve. No? Like this, if there is a very good development in artificial intelligence, what sector will grow very fast?
Software industry will definitely grow.
Software industry will grow.
That's for sure, because it all needs servers to process and the computing, quantum computing data.
Okay.
All these aspects will be growing. Along with that, I believe the education sector will also be growing.
Okay.
Because
that is all good thing you are telling now. That is all good thing for something. If you make order, I told some other disorder will come. If you are able to predict what disorder, now you start talking.
because human won't think bigger, sir.
Human
Because of artificial intelligence. They won't think bigger, sir.
They won't think bigger.
It will be into a limit. We can ask the artificial intelligence, then it will give us the
Okay. It's a good answer, but what it will disrupt? What kind of disruption it will make? He is trying to answer, but okay.
So, job being will increase.
But
Base morphing will increase.
Base?
Morphing. Superior restoration.
Okay. So I will tell you what you all give some answer. What any country, if it becomes rich, what is required for them? Where in our annual budget of our country, which sector we are spending more money? Defense sector, right? If you don't have anything, do you have to spend anything on the defense sector? You don't have a poor person. When you become rich, what is required? Security is required. Right? Security is required. So artificial intelligence will create lot of disorders. So cyber security field will become big. So cyber warrior requirement will be very high in the near future. So more than artificial intelligence, whose job will be very appreciated? Cyber security field will, because always when you make something, other side people will try to hack that and the cyber security. Like how people have been spending, all the countries have been spending money on this security for defense. In the near future, the money spending on cyber security, cyber warriors will be much more than whatever the industries are spending on artificial intelligence to make development at the same time something else. Because of that is a big field is going to come because this is law of nature. What not orderliness means some disorder level will be high. So more than artificial intelligence requirement, the cyber security requirement will increase in the near future. Okay, that is one area. And the other field is what? Other field, all the people, he told us all the people will become lazy. So if people will become lazy, what kind of problem will come? Health problem, psychological problem. Right? Psychological doctor requirement will be very high in the near future. Psychological doctor requirement will be very high in the near future because human will become, as one person pointed out, our thinking. We don't need to apply our mind in the coming days. All the people, the brain activity will become slow. Very few people who are involved in the development, they will work. All the people will be using their top, that is not fundamental knowledge will not be there for many people. So everybody will use the top layer how to operate. Only very few people who are trying to develop something, the brain will be very active. All the people will become lazy. So I want to tell one more example because of if you are not using your brain will become inactive. 2001, this is a good example I can tell. 2001, we took a problem. You all aware of that. Right? Students may not be knowing. You all were born during that time only. There was a problem in 2000. The millennium change. The computer 2000. There was a big problem. Computers and all had problems. So lot of engineers are required for the computer field, IT field. So what happened because of this large engineers requirement in 2001, in Tamil Nadu alone, we have started 71 engineering colleges one year. How many engineering out of 450 engineering colleges presently we have till 84 from the independence to 1984 we had only 9 engineering colleges. We studied only 9 engineering colleges. And then every year some 4, 5, 6 engineering colleges were added. The privatization started coming. Only in 2001, 1 year, we had how many engineering colleges? Addition of 71 engineering colleges. So all the students who are talking very nicely, one sentence, if they are able to talk nicely in English, then they are absorbed very software. So those kind of the time was like that. Then the 71 colleges they didn't get what? Teachers. But all the colleges they have started only computer science branch, IT branch, electronics branch, one more branch they have to start. All the colleges they have started this, but none of the colleges they didn't get, because any average person also got good job with good salary in software company without good teacher. So after 7 years, the TCS when they recruited in 2006 and 5-6 period, they said computer engineers are not good for computer. Then they started recruiting civil and mechanical and electrical engineers. I think many of the senior people may be knowing. In the period between 2005, 6, 7, what happened? All the people, students who are in the engineering college, they didn't get good teacher. Their brain was dummy, and they didn't do anything. They didn't get any assignment or good question from the teachers because the teachers also didn't know anything. Because of that, at least the other discipline people, their brain was little active. Their brain was little active. They have done some assignments in the engineering problem they have solved. They are able to grasp whatever the software companies they are telling. So those period was the transition. We were wondering how these companies are recruiting only civil mechanical engineers for software job. Then I am having a always research mind. I always analyze because those days I was in affiliation department of Anna University. So why a college is growing, why a college is all the colleges they didn't have any teachers in the side department, but all the students they got 90% mark, 80% mark in the IT field, IT department because the teachers they didn't know the answer, so they gave a good mark. So they get a good mark. That happened because I'm not joking. It is so this is going to happen. Our brain will become inactive because all the artificial intelligence. These are the things we have to forecast and what action we need to take. People will not talk. Right? Even now, the people are talking only the mobile. Now most of the students are our hostels are very active till 1 o'clock. The students they don't. All these years when we studied. Some 4 or 5 students we go out and we return to hostel after 11 o'clock like that. But nowadays all the students are at hostel only, but they don't talk with any other friends. They talk only with the mobile. So when even in the mobile this era, people are like that. When everything became automated in another 10 to 20 years, what kind of life we are going to face, what kind of disorder we are going to get for all these years, the engineering inventions disorder only the surrounding. But now this in the next 2 years it is going to disorder the human system. As we said, we will become lazy. Our brain also will become inactive, and psychological problem. Lot of other problems also because we are not doing any work now. Unless some effort taken by the people for some yoga and meditation, we cannot live a comfortable life in the near future. But I have tried. Having understood this, I have tried in my university to bring this yoga or this meditation kind of education as a value-added education, but none of the students understand the value of that. They are not joined. The value-based education as a because it's optional. But only if we bring mandatory, then the students will be studying. I think the government also realized that and bring these kind of courses as a mandatory course in the near future. Otherwise, we cannot safeguard our ex-students. And students, they most of the ex-students, I am not blaming. Even my son also in the same category. The students, they think everything they do. But after failure, if you understand, it is too late. Right? If you fail and understand, but now the life is very fast. If you understand anything, the benefit, what you get, whatever mistakes you have done, if you understand at the age of 60, this life is over. So if you are able to understand what is going to happen from the success stories of the people, then you can come up in your life. So now I think I made you to understand what is sustainability, what we need to do to make this world sustainable. Any action should be considering the whole system and surrounding. The boundary should be very large. For which what we need? Knowledge in many things. Knowledge with a lot of knowledge in one field. If you do something, definitely it will make disorder in the other things. But if the knowledge is, if we want to have a very good wisdom, we need to learn many things, many fields. Only civil engineering is not sufficient. Civil engineering and other small knowledge about this computer science, emerging technologies, and what sector, whether you are want to work in this health sector or all, because after that people will realize that that is harming them. That will not be a system. And thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. We, the young engineers, got the clear knowledge about the sustainability and the sustainable development, system and surroundings, and also got the about the environmental disorders due to the rapid industrialization and change of our lifestyle accordingly. We'll take up your work, sir, and the responsibilities towards the environment, and we will work on it efficiently, sir. Thank you so much.
I now request Dr. P. Mohan Raj, Joint Secretary, Institute of Engineer India, Institution of Engineer India, Tamil Nadu State Center, to introduce our chief guest, Mr. R. Sundaram, Founder and Managing Director, Aerospace Engineers Private Limited.
Good evening to one and all present here. I take privilege to introduce our next chief guest, Mr. R. Sundaram, Founder and Managing Director, Aerospace Engineers Private Limited. Mr. R. Sundaram has established Aerospace Engineers Private Limited in the year 1988, having a total of 35 years of experience in the field of aerospace and defense. He has been nominated as a member to the Senate and Planning Board of Dr. India University. Also acts as a member of the Board of Governors of Government College of Engineering, Salem. Mr. Sundaram was once nominated to British reputation for trade mission in aviation and defense sector. His firm has designed the Husur plant and has also acquired the manufacturing facility of Taneja Aerospace and Aviation Limited at Husur. Under his dynamic leadership, his firm has yielded a lot of recognitions from the state and central governments and has almost bagged 14 national awards. A couple of achievements to mention are first prize in innovation 2014 and defense technology. Observes Award 2013 from the Honorable Prime Minister of India. His company has received Lean Manufacturing Techniques and Outstanding Entrepreneurship Award from Honorable Union Minister. His accomplishments as an individual and as a team member through his Aerospace Engineering Private Limited is found boundless. We are truly honored to have you as our chief guest, sir. Now I request Mr. R. Sundaram to this gathering.
Yes, sir. I'm a member of the EA, but I also taught it.
Yeah, but anyway, you have a good answer. But you are not.
That's okay, sir. Please give it first.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, good answer.
Thank you.
Good evening, my dear friends. Thanks for the opportunity. Honorable DC sir, DC Anna University. It's my pride to be with you. Sharing this. Thanks to Dr. Karthikeyan sir. Apart from this invitation, I think I never expected the two eminent personalities. They received the award from the defense minister, then defense minister, that time, 90s. 93, about. And given his sustainable work, engineering solutions, sustainable work. So I am sticking with the aerospace and defense background. It's a small. I also only the limited knowledge in aerospace and defense, not a I can say something about my area. So right, our vice chancellor pointed the total artificial intelligence. Don't operate the aerospace, aviation and defense area. There is lot of scope is available. So the sustainability for the aircraft, when they are building the aircraft, for example, helicopter. When they are building an helicopter, the life of the helicopter is 30 years. So we need to support this past management for the period of 30 years minimum we need to support. So every parts of the aircraft, of the helicopter, of the whatever it may be. So there may be so many LRUs are available. LRUs are line replacement unit. So the line replacement units may be from the mechanical background or the electrical background or electronics background or whatever it may be. So it has to be periodically replaced. So sustainable in the sense, for example, I am basically a rubber man. I started with aviation with the rubber, making the rubber parts. Thank to Dr. Kalam. I was with Dr. Kalam for 7.5 years, and in 92 to 97, I was with Kalam. He only introduced me to the aviation sector. He gave the first development order for making the cockpit seal for the Kennedy aircraft. So it's a rubber part, it's a seal inflatable part. So every component, what we are developing for the flying object, it has to be, the life has to be determined. So the cockpit seal which we developed and supplying now, it's having 800 flying hours. 800 flying hours. Like that, the LOUs what we are making the lubrication oil from shuttle valve and landing gears, all are limited to flying hours. So the sustainability is there. So every component, the partner is replacing the has to compress for minimum sustainability, automatically we are able to get the big distance. When I entered into the field of aviation, there was an input content of double digit, indigenous content of single digit. That means 7% we are having the indigenous content. Dr. Kalam has given a very big speech about the aviation, vacuum in aviation in 1991 at the Bangalore Auditorium. So through that speech, I was attracted by him and he told us 7% would be the center. We need to enter this field and we need to make the innovative part and we need to stop the imports. Need to stop the imports. Presently, our indigenous content is 49%. We are having 51% of import content. Still, the engine, aircraft engine we are importing. So, if we started developing the engines and the replacement parts, still we are bothered about the imports and that. We can make the part domestically, we can qualify the part, we can do our self-reliance and parallelly we can having a better chance for exporting our parts also, exporting our components also. It's a huge opportunities available. Those who are interested to enter into this field, you can contact. Even we are planning to have the entrepreneurs cell also. Even rightly, Mr. Gokul was telling about VC has promised to make some entrepreneur development cell in my university. I am requesting our VC sir. He only instrumental for making the defense corridor in Tamil Nadu. So they are expecting around 1,000 new startup industry in the aerospace and defense industry. So far, only 400 industries has come for the corridors. In Tamil Nadu, only 180 companies are there. Even that much opportunities are available, sir. So when VC was telling about the corporate sector, corporate business, defense only. So every year our government is making different sector alone. So with this money goes to the abroad and the systems are done. So I am requesting to report it. Also, presently there are 6 vertical aerospace and sector, composite sector. We are working. We are with electromechanical. We are doing system machining. So, like six verticals we are working, like that, so many verticals are available. One aircraft is having about 60% we are importing. So, we can start indigenizing the LR systems. Developed the competency in 1996. Still now I am supplying the part to Government of India, Indian Air Force, and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. This type of long-standing business also available. So, my dear friends, you can enter into aviation and defense sector. You can retain the business for at least minimum period of 2 decades. 2 decades is a good period to get our ROI, return on investment. We can easily get back our return on investment. Now, our government of India is supporting like anything. For the past 10 years, we are having tremendous business opportunity. Being an Indian entrepreneur, I am very happy with this union government, central government approach towards Make in India and Atmanirbhar, they are all stopping the imports. Now, all the import containers we need to manufacture within our country. That's what our government is interested and they are succeeding also. So, nearly within these 3-4 years, we developed 20% of import part within India. So, my dear friends, if you don't go for the commercial product, commercial this thing, only we need to attack the foreign customers. Foreigners we need to attack. Attack in the sense importing, stop importing. We need to see what are the products we are importing to the foreign company for our Indian requirement. We need to select, we need to choose. Now, it's all available online. You can go to the Make in India portal, you can go to the Atmanirbhar portal, every PSUs, every DRUs, website is available. And we can see the product, how many products they are importing, what is the value of the product, who is the nodal agency to upload. Like that, all the details you are able to get it on the line, online. So you can start becoming an entrepreneur, and then now the money is not required. Money is not required for starting the industry. Only your passion is required, your industry is required. Government is supporting like anything. The central government is giving a free loan to the right people for there is no limits. Even those days, when I created my industry in 1987 and 88, we need to pay for at least 1 lakh rupee for starting the industry. Those days, people are not interested to go for entrepreneurship. So, வேலை இல்லாதவங்க entrepreneur ஆகும் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி நினைச்சிட்டு இருப்பாங்க அந்த சமயத்தில் இன்னைக்கு அப்படி கிடையாது. So entrepreneurs are required for the country. So in India, around 1 crore 10,000 entrepreneur companies are there in India. In Tamil Nadu alone, it's 49,000 MSME, registered MSMEs are available. Around 70 crore people are working in our private entrepreneurs. Government cannot give job for all. Government can give only 1% or 1.5% job opportunity they can provide. The rest of the job opportunity we need to create our own self. So my dear student community, you please think about the entrepreneurship. Become an entrepreneur. You can stop imports and you can make in India. Make in India means Kalam usually you want to tell about the learn from India, learn from abroad. So we can learn many things from our Indian engineering companies and engineering things, and we can start exporting product to the in any industry, defense industry or aerospace industry or the space industry, any sector we can export. Because systems remains common. So, for example, when we are buying a Jaguar or Rafale aircraft, the Rafale is available in Malaysia, Rafale is available in Egypt, Rafale is available in other countries also. When we are developing the component, Rafale, Sukhoi, all the aircraft remains common, and the spare parts remain common. When we are developing one product, one LRUs at one area, for example, India is having 270 Sukhoi aircraft. One Sukhoi aircraft is around 400 crore. 400 crore Sukhoi aircraft. You think about the spares. So spares cost is around 18 to 20% of the spares every year we are spending. So it may be 800 hours, it may be 1,000 hours. It's 10% spend for our one aircraft. 272 into the 40 plus 20. It's of spares because it is there. So like that you can consider the imported part. I mean imported part of the aircraft and the different piece of D90 and Arjun tanker. So much of 30-35% we are importing. So join the aerospace and defense community. Thanks for this opportunity, sir. And Google, sir, is really I will say something about that because others are not doing very much. And my ambition, and I met Dr. Kalar in 91, August, June 80. That time onwards I got this due to the innovative part. We need to take it only, we need to develop only innovative parts. We are not going to manufacture the parts. We need to making available in India. My brother or sister, they are making the part in India. I don't want to compete with them. I want to compete with only the foreign nation. So when we are importing something, we need to attack. So automatically we can stop importing and we can do the part domestically. That is my and my final one thing, manufacturing the aircraft, civil aircraft domestically. So it may be small, 10-seater, 12-seater, 15-seater aircraft. That is the need of the aircraft. We need around 3,000 aircraft. Another 10 years, we need around 3,000 aircraft for our Indian requirement. One aircraft cost is around 20 crore. We can develop the aircraft domestically and we can make it some Tamil Nadu jet like that, and we can plan the aircraft, fly the aircraft within India. That is the need of the world. You think about it, and if you are having that type of collaboration, we can jointly we can manufacture the aircraft in India, in Tamil Nadu, and we can fly the aircraft within Tamil Nadu, within India. Thanks for this opportunity. Jai Hind.
So we had a very good interaction with the Vice Chancellor. He is explaining very well about the sustainability. And he is openly told the challenges or opportunities to all to join with himself for manufacturing the small aircraft which will fly in our country also. Now we are requesting him for having a small 5 minutes interaction. So we already announced that we want to pick up 2 students who are taking the correct answer, partially correct answer, near to the correct, is what encourage. So I think we have given some 5 minutes. Time for the students. Yeah, the students want to go back. So, yeah, please, sir. Yeah.
So one question I want to ask from his lecture, that is presentation. So for sustainable manufacturing, what is important? Any students can answer. Sustainable manufacturing. What is very important? Suppose if you start a business, that business should come for some 50 years. So for which, what kind of action, what is very important? And one word can you tell? Sustainable manufacturing.
First, பேரை சொல்லிட்டு
Sustainable solution.
I am Yugendra from Savitri Engineering College. There should be some unique solution for innovators' mind.
particular solution.
Solution means
What word I am asking for any manufacturing, I am asking. For any manufacturing, a sustainable solution, because this is engineering solution for a sustainable world. So for any manufacturing, in one word can you tell what is the sustainable solution? What parameter it should be so that it will be a sustainable solution?
Yeah.
You can. You can.
We must have a good idea and the quality must be really good.
Very good. Quality is very essential. Quality is very essential.
My name is Kishore Kailash. I am from Jerusalem Engineering College.
Okay, one more question. From that, to achieve quality, what is required? To achieve quality will lead to sustainability. To achieve quality, what is required? Any other answer? One word answer.
Sir, sustainable manufacturing processes.
Yeah, sustainable manufacturing process requires quality. To bring quality, what is much required in one word?
So the manufacturing facilities should be first sustainable so that the products will be
Sustainability is there. For sustainability, you need quality. To achieve quality, what you need?
discipline.
Discipline.
quality products. Quality products.
No, the engineering term you tell. It's not okay. That is discipline also. It's a human action, but it's an engineering term for quality to achieve what is required. Yes.
Quality
enhances employee quality and product safety.
In one word, sustainability, quality will lead to sustainability.
Interdisciplinary innovations, ideas.
Interdisciplinary ideas.
No, to achieve, anybody can give, but quality is the correct answer which I expected. Like that, I want to. So quality is the correct answer. Very good. So like that, one word answer which will give quality. Which will what is a content? It's okay. I will give some example. So what this industry needs to take action so that quality will come.
Yeah, no. Back.
Sir, infrastructure, sir, to achieve quality.
Okay, any other answer? Sir, yeah, you tell quality versus level.
Knowledge, sir.
Foods and standards. Foods and standards.
Very good. Standards are required for quality. Standards you have to create, then only quality will come. So to create standards only.
Who is from SRL?
So standards are required to achieve quality. Once you achieve quality, automatically sustainability will come. In most of the industries, they are going towards quantity, but that will give larger profit for a small time, then suddenly it will fall. Sustainability, quality only will bring long-term sustenance. To bring quality, you need standards. So for which there are people are going accrediting body, company cannot create standards. Some accrediting body will create standards, the company should follow that standards. So that is why ISI standards, these standards are there. If you start following standards, quality will automatically come. Or quality comes, sustainability will come. Right? Yeah, you.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
It's okay. I
I believe it's audible. Since you insisted for aircraft and I was awaiting for questions, you know that we are working as a startup in aircraft manufacturing. I discussed with you. I quit my academic jobs as director and came and started the startup. And we are working on microline aircraft and aviation, and which is located in Tanjavur. And also we are getting a lot of academic support. Career name is giving us a design support and Kongunadu infrastructure support for 15 acres for manufacturing and operation. Whatever we are getting, there is a lack of investor awareness about this thing. Okay, and also to start with, Rajhamsa did a very great job till 2013. But now, as you said, Pipistrel is supplying 100 plus aircrafts every year, like once in 6 years to India. So we want to first compete with that thing as when you addressed. It was very inspiring. So, how you advise people like me to approach in the investor point of view, since you might have crossed all those difficulties, right? So what we can learn from it?
Any good time, sir? If you have a question and answer, I think we will dinner session. Because I have a quick answer. Okay. We cannot give time. Sir, actually, I'll give 2 examples. For example, Boeing. Boeing started 170 years back. When they started Boeing aircraft, it was manufactured with wood only. So wood sleeper, wood this thing. People are when they are going to years, they can visit the Boeing facility. How the initial days are 106 years back, they started making the aircraft with wooden sleepers. Then slowly they are all building. Nowadays they are making another 2 aircraft a day. 2 aeroplanes a day they are making. Every year they are selling 5 planes. So like the Airbus, they are competitor Airbus is the biggest brand. So Airbus is not a one factory. Airbus is not a one factory. That's what I want to go for. Discuss with the student. Airbus is a cluster. Airbus is having 36 factories. 36 different types of factories. They are making different parts of the aircraft. Airbus is not the manufacturer. Airbus is having the design. Airbus is having the design drawing. Airbus is having the assembly drawing. They are doing only design, assembly, and flying. They are giving the drawing to 36 companies. One company they are doing landing gear, one company they are doing engine, one company they are doing the structure, one company they are doing interior, lightings, all the work they are all doing separate. When they are getting 500 aircraft orders, 500 companies are getting orders. So like that, the cluster approach is there in the Airbus. Like that, if other people are doing small things, one company cannot manufacture big whole aircraft. Even we also, I started with the empty guns. I started with the micro industry, which is 9 lakh investment I created the industry 36 years back. So recently I'm going to sign we signed a 200 crore investment at the Mosul plant like that. Over the period we can grow. So parallelly, nobody will give money for starting to big industry like that. We need to prove something. Even the aviation industry also, when I entered in 1991, I spent 4 years to develop the first approval. First approval got in 96 only. 4 years I sustained and I developed. Then only the people are realizing, yes, the company can manufacture the product without instant it's flying for more than 25 years. It completed 3 lakh flying hours for our first product. Spirit aircraft flying with 3 lakh without any instant. So like that we need to prove. Then automatically the field will give quantity, orders and money also can take it. Not program with these things. And students like without any investment, they can fund a small investment product. So many products are available. Let them go to the Google, let them go to the website and they can see, they can search for capability. We cannot, no one cannot give any advice. You go to this field like that. So they know their capability. So then they can go for the Make in India and the website and they can select the product. Thank you very much. And they are arranging another meeting shortly with the entrepreneurs development program like that. I love to address the entrepreneurs. I want to convert the black into manufacturing sector because we need to manufacture aircraft in the time more, but as early as possible because I am getting old. Thank you very much. honor our students, to those who have given the correct answer. And our vice chancellor had very good interaction with the students also. Many times when we will take another hour, we can do it all, but the time is up now. So rightly we can close it now. Again, we will make vice chancellor and students, sir. Again, one more time here, we are only have interaction with the students and they are ready to clarify our doubts also. Right now, we will honor Mr. Roke from SRM History Engineering College and Kishore from still here, otherwise, when the session is over, you will be going out. We are making you still stay here also. So, on behalf of so many institutions, you want to honor the something like that. So, I want to, yeah, please. Yeah. Officers are working from morning to night, even the Sundays and holidays also. I think we have a good forum here, which is the time to honor them also. I think we invite Ravi and Ravi that honor them. You have a mind and honoring others. Please come. Before going to vote at night, I had a challenge. Just now, maybe 1 hour back, I had a question from South Africa. I had a phone call. They want to construct a 3 lakh square feet of warehouse in India. So 3 lakh square feet about up 6 to 7 acres. And 6 to 7 acres, and the land cost comes around 6 to 7 crores. And they want to reduce the area of the land. But in order to reduce the area of the land, the warehouse must be very vertical. Now in India, we are constructing a warehouse of the height of only 12 meters, no more than 12 meters. Now, in order to reduce the space of the land, we have to go opposite, or higher side, maybe 12 meters to 50 meters they want to go, then only they can save the land. So that is the challenge. Now we have that. So we have to give answer. Myself from Rohan, we have to give answer within 3 hours to South Africa. Then only they can present tomorrow 10:30. So that is the challenge. So we can do it. That's why I'm referring all the standards, IS 800, IS 85, and across of that. That's what the Vice Chancellor is on. Vice Chancellor is asking how to maintain the quality or how to achieve the quality. Only to maintain the standards, or only you keep up the standards, then only, not only in engineering, in all other areas we can go on. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We can go forward.
Gratitude is the closest thing to the beauty manifested in an emotion. Now I request Engineer D. Gokul, Honorary Secretary, Institute of Engineers India, Tamil Nadu State Center, to deliver the vote of
Very good evening to all present here. So I'm very honored to be an honorary secretary for this 1 or 2 years of our Institute of Engineers Tamil Nadu State Center. Definitely, I think today the World Engineers Day celebration is very on, and we have our 2 engineering personalities. But this is the 5th World Engineering celebrations which has been done by our IEA Institute of Engineers Tamil Nadu State Center. I think first we have started in 2020 by the Honorable Minister of the State, who is none other than Mafai Pandirajan. Along with him, Sri Ranganathan, who is from Isla joined. The second year we had a guest of Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, Dr. Shivadam Pillai, and Dr. Karnagar, who is a registrar from Anna University. And third year, we had again Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, P. Ramaswamy. And we had the Vice Chancellor of SRM University, Dr. Selvan. And last year, I think we added with our Chief Guest, the Honorable Governor of Telangana, and the Lieutenant Governor of Pondicherry, Suranandhan Tamil Soundarajan, and also Mohan Reddy from IEA, Naval Air Center. So to be continued today, I think we had a very honorable people who is eminent in the academic as well as from the industry. Who is none other than Dr. R. Venkataraman sir, as well as Dr. Mr. R. Sundaram sir, who has been gathered here and to make this day a wonderful day. And always, I think the Institute of Engineers has made much proud and bringing all these academic and institutions, and definitely there's a big connection for the youth people like young engineers who have been sitting in front of me. So my sincere thanks goes to the eminent, the Vice Chancellor, Anna University, Dr. R. Venkataraman sir, who has constantly been in touch with IEA. I think before he became a Vice Chancellor, I think many times he's been as a speaker for our IEA, and he always encourages. And today also, I think like he's a Vice Chairman for our National Environment Climatic Change Board, which is we have inaugurated during our 100 years of celebration of IEA. Thank you so much, sir. I think even I think this is scheduled. I think after human thought last week, we said that actually IEA we never says no. So that is important. And today I think we have a new disorder of our run. And definitely I think this has to be understood by each and every youth. And it is not that very easy that Earth is going to bring back its own the kind of global warming. Everybody is having its own solution. So thank you so much for your work. And definitely I think this the theme of engineering will be back. Thank you so much, sir. And also I thank Mr. R. Sundaram, who is the founder and managing director from Aerospace Engineering Private Limited. He has been traveled from Salem for being as a guest from the morning. I think he is initiated, and definitely I think of him, and he has opened up lots of the entrepreneurship among our youth. Because India needs that. Today I think the Prime Minister is making Make in India and Digital India and many I think the developed India. And that will not happen only by the academic or by the engineering community, it also needs by the entrepreneurship. Thank you so much, sir, for I think you have narrated at the right point during our celebration. Thank you so much for being here and to our Dr. V. Karthikeyan, sir, who is the chairman of IEA TNSC, who always been a backbone for our IEA to organize such a event. And I think today I think he has created a new interaction sessions for the students, which always motivates and the students community to combinedly bring up solutions for it. Thank you so much, sir. And I extend my thanks to the former chairman, Engineer Ramadas, who always been us and constantly and supporting us for our activity, and also all the council members from Institute of Engineers who have been gathered here. The committee members, definitely I think IEA is always strengthened with the committee member. All the committee members working like textile and computer science and all the people, because their encouraging support is always makes us much more going higher. And definitely, I think coming days, I think we are going to organize more conventions and more seminars, and all the committee members are going to put up their effort in connecting these academic business industry in the coming days. Thank you so much, all the committee members who are gathered here. So also I thank the faculties. I think from various institutions, the faculty has come here. Maybe with the weekend and weekday, I think they have been continuing their services in the institutions as well as in their personal life. But in spite of that, they came here bringing the students. My thanks goes to them, and also nevertheless the students community. So that's very important. These kinds of celebrations is always for you people, because the very important, you cannot always learn everything sitting in the fourth classroom. You have to jump out, connecting the professional society, and IEA is one of the prominent and making all the bigger connections and bigger network. Today, I think whatever you got the wisdom, you cannot learn it from your classrooms or from the books. It's always you, what our Vice Chancellor has said and our Sundaram sir was said. So definitely make use of it and connect with IEA. And one request, I think we have a IEA YouTube channel. I think always you people will be connected with social media. Just give one subscription so that today, whatever the program handled today also will be live there, so that you can also view that. So that we will see, I think before leaving this IE Institute, we can see another 100 people who have been gathered here, and another subscription also can be added. Thank you so much. And my thanks goes to our IEA staff and all the corporate members. I think we have the corporate members, which we, I think more than 80. who have been also been here, and that is the pillar always. Because we have any event, I think they always gather here. And the award winners, very important, two people who have been gathered here, were Dr. B. Rajkumar as well as Mr. P. Bhaskar, because they have contributed for the engineering community that has been honored today for our World Engineering Day. Thank you so much for being here and making this event wonderful. Lastly, I thank our IES staff who has been always supporting the Alagradi as well as so because I think constant movement and two, I think it's a power of women we can say. We don't have any staffs who have been a men. So these two women always making much more activity, more bounded, and today it has been successful. Lastly, I thank the anchor. I think the two students from SRM Kaliyam, I think Shreya and Smeta. So because I think they just came 1 hour before, we have just given a script. They did a good job. So for that, I think chairman said you want to honor them with two gifts. We chairman can. We chairman can hand over. So thank you so much for all being here. Definitely, I always say that I think being from ISRO, the people started talking about everything. I think the Chandrayaan-3, what we have landed on August 23rd. See, it always creates the very important sustainable, again the quality, again the standard. That's what today India is being the first nation to be on southern pole of moon, as well as the fourth nation to be on the moon. So that is not created by doctors, lawyers, or IAS officers. It's all created by the engineers. So be proud to be an engineer. Thank you so much.
I now request everyone to raise up for the national anthem.
Group photos.
I would like to introduce the committee members and the award members to come up on stage.
அதுக்கப்புறம் பார்த்துக்கலாம். கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி வர சொல்லுங்க. பின்னாடி வந்து முன்னாடி சொல்லியா சொல்லிட்டு பின்னாடி வந்துரு. போயிட்டு பின்னாடி வந்துரு. கட்ட முன்னாடி சார் ரெடி சார் சார் ரெடி அதில் பார்த்து சரி நான் விளையாடுறேன் நீங்கள் சரியா இல்லை நான் சார் ரெடி சார் ரெடி சார் வெயிட் ஒன் மோர் சார் வெயிட் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க சார் ரெடி சார் வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க சார் அதுதான் பின்னாடி வர சொன்னோம்